Let's answer some audience questions. We like to do this at the end of the Friday show. You can contact us however you want. You can find us. Just Google Contact the David Pakman Show. We're on all those social media things. We've got a contact form on our website. I'm sure you can figure out how to contact us. First question is from Elaine. Elaine said, you gave away those Everyman Jack men's toiletries gift cards recently, and it got me thinking, what product marketed as for men is total BS? This is a great question. There are so many products, Lewis, marketed as for men or even for women, where when you think about it, you say, why is this a men's product or a women's product? Soaps definitely are one of those. I mean, what really is the difference between a men's soap and a women's soap? It's just the scents, right? They just say, here's a scent that is a men's scent. It's a woodsy, whatever scent, and here's a women's scent. But what do you need to be cleaning men in a different way than women? I guess you could, if you say, well, the women's products are made for more sensitive skin. Men's products are also made sometimes for sensitive skin. Men have sensitive skin too.
Yeah. Deodorant too, right? It's just a scent thing. And I guess I understand that. I mean, society has kind of determined what scents are manly and what scents are better suited for females. That being said, I've met women of all walks of life that prefer using men's deodorant, maybe just because they like the scent more.
I've met men who say you are way better off for shaving getting a so-called women's razor. I mean, we're talking about metal here, right? We're talking about metal razors. What does it mean that it's a women's razor? But they make these so-called women's razors where around it has sort of a built-in lathering soap type thing. The idea being that if women are shaving their legs or their armpits or whatever in the shower, the water mixes with this thing on the end of the razor and it sort of self-lathers or whatever. And I've met many men, I have not tried this, who say that's the best. If you shave your face in the shower, it actually is a really good product. Whatever the scent is that's been associated as a women's scent or whatever, who cares? But that actually sometimes it's a better product for whoever is using it.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember TV dinners are not so much a thing anymore? Right. And I say TV dinners, but they're just frozen meals in a plastic thing that you throw in the microwave.
Let me guess. There was like a lumberjack, like man food frozen dinner.
Yeah, there were commercials and everything.
Yeah.
For these like Hungry Man, maybe they were called.
I think you're right.
And that's also one of those things that makes no sense.
Now let me just play devil's advocate here.
Okay.
Scientifically speaking, on average, men are bigger than women, and their caloric requirement is higher. So there's some basis to saying that the man dinner is bigger than the woman dinner or something, right? I mean, conceivably, there's something to that.
But not really, right? I mean, when would you ever see something like that at a restaurant? Oh, would you like the female portion or the man portion? I mean, it's I think it's kind of dumb. But I used to love those things, and I used to think, oh, this is like manly food.
Yeah.
I can't believe my parents used to let me eat that crap. But one of those things that really doesn't need to be marketed for men.
What about shampoos? Because a lot of times you see that there's very clear shampoos marketed to men. It's like, dark, bold, monoblock, sort of boxy graphics, and like the entire bottle is black.
Yeah.
And then you see the women's shampoos, which have like flowing long hair, and they say this is a volumizing shampoo. I mean, basically any hair condition that applies to men or women. I mean, the hair conditions can apply to everybody. Baldness alopecia is more common in men, but anybody might want to volumize their hair or whatever. I mean, the entire thing it's just marketing and PR.
Yes. Overall, the hair products are just out of control in general.
Yeah.
Regardless of who they're marketed to. It's the whole thing is a joke.
Send me your thoughts if you have some other ones. I know I'm missing some, but maybe we touched on a few. Also, I'll just mention this last one. The idea that certain cars are marketed as manly or not manly cars. Does that make sense? I don't really know. Like once someone said to me, the Volkswagen Jetta is a feminine car. It's a sedan, right? I mean, what is feminine about a Volkswagen Jetta?
No, I think I would drive a Jetta.
Yeah.
You'll never see me in a Bug, though.
No. More because of the size, right?
It just looks ridiculous.
All right. Send me your thoughts on some of that we're missing here.